Zion Williamson has spent the majority of his brief career as the butt of the joke. Whether it was his durability, his conditioning, or other matters, the once prized prospect found himself in the headlines for everything but his work on the court. Flying under the radar this season, however, a more refined version of Zion has finally delivered for New Orleans, and it's helped turn the Pelicans into the NBA's biggest sleeper. It's hard to overstate how much of a tease Zion's career had been prior to this season. He was literally the most efficient scorer ever, but he rarely took the court enough to remind us of that. Knee, foot, and hamstring injuries sidelined him for 63% of his team's games in the first 4 years after New Orleans drafted him number 1 overall. Through 2023, Zion's 114 games played ranked 37th among 2019 draftees, sandwiched between Bull and Admiral Schofield. Zion's unique combination of explosiveness and heft just didn't bode well for his durability, but the criticism was relentless.
Chuck, you had a visceral reaction to this.
It looked like me and Shaq had a baby.
And it wasn't just old-timers who were concerned about Zion's ability to stay in shape. As part of the unique stipulations in the big man's 2022 extension, the Pelicans protected themselves by ensuring Williamson has to hit certain games played thresholds and weight-related targets in order to guarantee his salaries between 2025 and 2028. One such stipulation states the combination of Zion's weight plus body fat percentage must not exceed 295.
How'd you come up with that figure?
This year, however, has been a different story. With a couple weeks left in the season, Zion has already appeared in more games than any other year of his career, and even crossed the 65-game threshold for All-NBA eligibility. Ironically enough, what this season might be proving for Zion and the Pelicans is that less is more. The big man has actually appeared less explosive and assertive at times, but what Zion has conceded in terms of highlights and production, the Pelicans have made up for in wins. Zion's been getting to the rim less than ever. His efficiency has taken a bit of a hit as a result, and his rebounding numbers have plummeted. But perhaps the 23-year-old is just doing a better job of picking his spots and protecting his body with the big picture in mind for him and his team. Plus, while he's not scoring at quite the same rates he did earlier in his career, we're still talking about a guy averaging roughly 23 points on 62% true shooting, and an offensive star who's doing a better job leveraging the gravity that his interior dominance provides. Zion's 5 assists per game are a career high, and only 8 other qualified scorers can match his combination of usage and playmaking. Meanwhile, Zion's defensive improvements continue to fly under the radar for a scrappy Pelican squad that has made defense its calling card. With Herb Jones leading the way, Zion holding his own on an individual and team level, grimy reserves like Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, plus the returns of Larry Nance and Dyson Daniels, head coach Willie Green has patched together a 6th-ranked defense that boasts size, on-ball hounds, and some versatility. On the other end, Zion, Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum, Jonas Valanciunas, and shooters give the Pels the potential of a 3-level scoring team that can survive in the postseason's muddy waters, though they could still benefit from more 3-point attempts. Add it all up, and though they've slowed down with Ingram temporarily sidelined, the Pelicans are on pace for 49 wins, own the league's 6th best point differential, and have boasted top 5 marks on both ends of the court since a humiliating in-season tournament loss to the Lakers served as the make or break point of their season. That 44-point December defeat once again had the basketball world clowning Zion and the Pels.
Everybody, every chef there wants to meet him because they know he'll show up to their restaurant. The word out on Zion Williamson is that he'll eat the table. I'm quoting.
Since then, the league-leading Celtics are the only team who've matched New Orleans' two-way excellence. He may not be the undeniable force of nature we all expected when he was drafted, but this new version of Zion Williamson has proven good enough to lead the Pelicans anyway, and his Pelicans are starting to look like contenders. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button.